what you have to understand is that there's a collective consciousness. There's a collective energy that is dictating your actions, your behaviors, and what you're able to achieve. You might not notice these things because it's all happening subconsciously. The way you act and behave right now is in correlation with what society says is normal. And so we want to learn how to transcend those behaviors so that we can create new behaviors, which creates new actions, which creates new results in our lives. And so when we can transcend the collective belief, we can radically shift our lives. And I want to show you how to do that in this video. Let's get started. Hey superstar, it's Gavin here from Wake Up Fulfilled. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a subconscious mind specialist, and we just launched a new program called Neutrality Shifting Life Mastery, which shares with you how to reprogram your subconscious mind in a really powerful way on a personality level. Your personality creates your personal reality. If you want to shift your subconscious mind and change your life, get a free subconscious mind diagnosis session at neutralityshifting.com. There'll be a link in the description and above this video where you can go and get your free subconscious mind diagnosis session. We're going to be talking about transcending the collective consciousness, the collective subconscious, the programs of other people. When you can overcome the programs of other people, it will radically change your life. Unfortunately, we've been wired to care what other people think. Now, obviously, we need to have compassion and empathy and things like this, but there's a big program inside the subconscious mind which causes us to act in a particular way based on what other people think. And you might assume and think that I don't care what other people think about me, but I want you to understand that the subconscious mind is extremely complex, and there's patterns and strategies within your subconscious mind that says, you know, other people will think this way about me if I have more money. Other people might not like me anymore if I make more money or have more success or whatever it is you're trying to achieve. Maybe you're, thinking about going to the gym and exercising and working out. And there's a part of you resisting that, and you don't know why you're resistant to going to the gym. It might not consciously be manifesting in your mind, but on a subconscious level, maybe you care what other people think. Maybe friends, family, or maybe the people at the gym. Maybe you don't want to look silly in some way, shape, or form. There's a sense of embarrassment on a subconscious level. And so sometimes on a surface level, we don't know why we do what we do. Okay, but if you go and dive into the subconscious mind, you will see why we do what we do. And so I know there's a lot of different behaviors through my own practice and working with people one-on-one and reprogramming them. People are not aware of what's going on inside the subconscious. Again, it's the subconscious, so most people don't know what's going on in there. And it's responsible for 95% of our results in life. And so we should spend a lot of time in this particular area if we're very serious about transforming our lives. Otherwise, you're going to be left up to just creating your reality, trying to do it consciously and not really understanding how deep the subconscious mind is and how it holds us back and how it doesn't necessarily manifest certain emotions or thought patterns or whatever it is consciously if you don't know how to do it or how to detect these particular thoughts and emotions. So when it comes to transcending the collective, we got our family, we got our friends, we got society, we got all of the things that we've learned up until now, and there's a consciousness around that. And so we are trying to penetrate this consciousness. We're not aware that we're trying to, but we're trying to penetrate this consciousness into having that next level of success, that next level of money, that next level of happiness, joy, or whatever it is. For me, I thought it was bad to be happy, but that was my collective subconscious. That was the area that I grew up in, the neighborhood I grew up in, and you're not supposed to smile, you're not supposed to look weak, and all of these things if you're happy. And so I had these ideas inside, but as a collective, because I didn't want to be embarrassed based on what other people said about our environment. And so it kept me trapped in a specific position and unable to break through to the next level in my business and in my life. And so I had to reprogram those things and rewire them in a way where my personality says it's totally normal to have the success that I want. It's totally natural. And so the first thing that we need to acknowledge is that the collective have been programmed. This is how you transcend it. If you want to transcend the collective subconscious, and what other people think and what society thinks and stuff like this. You have to understand on a very deep fundamental level that everyone in our society, everyone around us, our family, our friends, have been programmed in a certain way. And so as soon as you're aware of that, you can also be aware that you don't need to believe in what they believe, right? You don't need to believe in what they believe. You don't need to believe that money's bad, or you don't need to believe that it's going to be hard work. You don't need to believe that it's going to be struggle. You don't need to believe all of these concepts. Even some of the stuff that I say to you, you don't necessarily need to believe it because it's my subconscious. It's my thinking, it's my processes. And so you can choose to believe differently about some of the things that I'm saying. For example, I made a video and I was talking about stress. And on Instagram, this lady messaged me and she said, hey, I don't believe that you need to be stressful in order to have success. Well, she chose not to believe that you need to have stress. But what I was saying, and what she didn't understand at the time, is that stress is required, as in science, like stress is required in order to make progress. All right. So it's whether or not you feel or choose to feel the stress. So I don't personally choose to feel the stress and feel like it's hard in order to achieve the goals. But I do know stress is required, because when I'm going to the gym and I'm exercising, right, I know I'm putting stress on the muscle, period. I know when a plant's, navigating its way through the soil, there's a little bit of stress trying to break through the soil to get to the sunlight, right? There's always a bit of stress in life, but it's choosing whether or not you choose to indulge in that and feel around that and make it a problem. And so what we have to learn to understand is even the stuff that I'm saying, or any other personal development, personal spirituality, whatever it is, you can choose how you want to feel about it. You can choose how you want to think about it and transcend that and take it to the next level for yourself and be creative in that. So you want to choose how you're going to feel about it. You want to choose how you're going to think about money, about success, about happiness. So everyone's been programmed. So you're like, hey, I don't want to listen to, what other people are saying in terms of like if it's just friends and family members and they're not necessarily understanding where you want to go, then you choose not to believe in their program. You choose not to believe in their programs, right? I'm not believing in your programs anymore. Anything you say, it doesn't, penetrate. It doesn't come in, because I'm building my program. I'm creating my program. I'm creating my own program for myself, my own belief systems, my own identity, my own personality, which will create the reality that I want. So in order to transcend the collective, the collective subconscious, number one, you need to understand that every single person has been programmed in a certain way. And so some of the things that they say to you might not resonate, or whatever it is. Or some things people might say is just, it keeps you stuck. And it's like crabs in the barrel. And they say, you can't do that. You can't achieve that. Or you just sense like there's people holding you back and you're afraid of what people think of you. And there's a little bit of ickiness when you're around people, when you feel like you need your own space and you can't really concentrate on the dreams and goals and things that you want to achieve in your life. The reason for that is the collective energies, the collective emotions and subconscious patterns. And so the way to transcend that is to become aware that they have been programmed, and you don't need to choose to indulge in their programs. You could choose to let it go and cut cords, cut energy ties from that. Let that go, let them be them, and you can be you. And that's when you can get into a space of pure creation and cultivating your own energy, your own belief systems, your own philosophies about money, about success, about all of these things. And then what starts to happen is you start to develop your own consciousness. And when you do this, what will happen is you start attracting people who do the same too. You will start attracting people and circumstances that create their own beliefs, create their own reality in a really, really powerful way. And that's what I found in my life, is that when I chose not to listen to the program, the collective program, and I chose to believe in what I was creating, now I attracted people who were the same like me, all right? And now I had like a tribe where I felt, oh, it's normal to be here. So it's also almost like the snowball of creation that I had, the snowball of creation of me choosing to believe in my own program now turned into such a big program that I started seeing and experiencing people who would think the same way too, outside of the box, doing their own thing, creating their own dreams and things like this, okay? So this is how you transcend the collective subconscious. This is how you transcend into a new reality. You have to first escape the current conditioning, the current programs of family members, friends, your society, and jump way above that by choosing not to believe in that, and then choosing to create your own reality, choosing to believe what you want to create in your own collective subconscious. All right, so that's about it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. I appreciate you liking, supporting, and commenting on my videos. I answer questions every Friday. Okay, so if you got a question, leave that below this video and I'll answer your questions every Friday. And we offer a free subconscious mind diagnosis session at neutralityshifting.com. We recently launched a new program called Neutrality Shifting Life Mastery, which is going to change so many people's lives. I can't wait to share it with people. And you can enroll into that program by getting your free subconscious mind diagnosis session. It's all about reprogramming your subconscious mind, getting rid of old patterns, getting rid of mental masturbation, and actually taking massive action on your life, and getting rid of resistance, the blocks that are holding you back from more money, more success, and overcoming any fears that's stopping you from taking your life and your business to the next level. So get your free subconscious mind diagnosis session above or below this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember to keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace.